Guys, welcome back. We are in season 2 of Josh Loves Tech. Thank you for all the supporters, everyone that recently subscribed. Very happy to have you all. Today is a special day. I have the iPhone 12 in front of me, and I am super excited to open this little tiny box. Just look how small this box is. I wanted to get my Note 10 box just to compare it, but this is literally half the size of a normal box, if not less. So I really like that. It looks very cool. When they actually delivered it, it was in a big box, and it felt like there was nothing in the box. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, first of all, we need to open it. Oh man, this is the best part. Right. The outside paper, throw that away, and let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful. I went with the white color. I hope you guys don't mind it. Yeah, I think if you have an iPhone, you want a color that's gonna not get old very fast, and I figured that this white is very nice, like a pearly white. So as you can imagine, there's not much of an unboxing experience. Okay, let's see what we get. So we get the phone over here. We'll have it's very light. Like I'm surprised at how light it actually is. But beautiful phone. We get the charging cable over here, and then you get just what seems to be the stickers and the warranty and all of that. So very minimal unboxing experience, but like I said, if they give you the cable, I can live with that. I thought initially that they would take out the power brick and the cable, and that would have been a little bit too much in my opinion, but at least they give you a cable so you can still charge it on the laptop. Or if you do have, it's USB-C, so you can't charge it from a USB-A port. But modern day, you should have USB-C port somewhere, most likely on your laptop, and then you should be fine. You can even plug this into a Samsung charger or any other power brick, and you'd be able to charge your phone. I'll test that later just to make sure, but I'm sure that's the case. Let's have a look at the phone. So if we look at the back, I'm glad that they went back to this flat edges. It looks much nicer than the round edges. Feels nice and comfortable in the hand. Like I said, it's very light. Let's pull off the plastic on the front. Ooh, very nice. Man, this is a beautiful phone. I have to be honest about that. Very, very nice, very stylish. And there's always something about an iPhone, it just feels like quality, you know. So let's boot this sucker up. Can't remember how to boot up an iPhone. I'm sorry to show you. There we go. So what's nice about the iPhone 12 and why I wanted to wait for the iPhone 12 instead of the iPhone 11 is you actually get an LCD on the iPhone 11, and on the 12 you get an OLED screen. I'm a big fan of OLED. I always prefer to have OLED screens over LCD, and that's what's been keeping this normal model back. It was only the Pro versions that got LCDs. So bring on. Okay, I don't have that. So I'm gonna finish setting it up. Once I'm finished setting it up, then I will continue this quick review before I do a full review later this week. And I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for Face ID because I'm used to using fingerprint sensors, but Face ID is nicer in the case where you can put a hard plastic cover on the front. Because with the fingerprint, you can't use those hard plastic covers because your finger needs to touch the screen. So for that reason, Face ID is quite nice, and obviously it's more secure as well. So what I noticed now already with this phone is you can see there's a little bit of a wobble when I push it, which is obviously because of this camera hump. And it's not actually protruding that much. I'm surprised that there is even a little bit of play, but it is noticeable, as you can see. So let's finish setting this thing up. Don't transfer apps and data. So let me just put in my Apple ID. I'm not going to share that with you for obvious reasons. I must say this boxy design does make it look a little bit more up to date with the design, where the flat one, it was starting to look a little bit dated. It's very unfortunate that they kept this massive notch here. I'm not a huge fan of that, but typical Apple. I'm sure they could have done something to make it smaller, but obviously they didn't, and it seems that the notch is here to stay. Okay, continue. Yeah, I haven't used the Apple since they introduced this True Tone display, so I'm hoping that it will give me more accurate colors, and let's see. Okay, so you see with the True Tone, without the True Tone, it's got a more natural look with it. Without it, gives you more of that old bright look that actually starts to hurt your eyes after a while. So let's continue with that. And I'm always a guy that goes for the dark theme. The dark obviously saves more battery, since the pixels of the screen can actually turn off the ones that you aren't using to give you the dark color. So I'm always a fan of the dark mode. Display zoom, choose how you like. Welcome to your iPhone. Okay, let's swipe up to get started. All right, no SIM card detected, so I'm gonna put in my SIM card. So Face ID looks like it works very good. I was very bummed when they said that there's not a fast refresh rate, but it's not the end of the world. With these entry models, you were not gonna get it anyway. So yeah, it looks like we're set up. So yeah, I love that Apple's got these widgets now, so I'm not sure yet how that works, but maybe I can add, there we go. Well, that was easy enough, didn't have to take a course to do that. And I think this is gonna be much nicer with these widgets. I'll remove some of these apps that I don't use and get it set up the way that I like it. But from first of all, here's your app library, and I like this. This is much more like Android, where everything is more organized. It's not just all thrown together. I'm glad they took that one from Android. And yeah, you got your basically all your fast and useful apps that you have here on your home screen. And then you have the library, app library, where you can find all of the stuff that you don't use. So just got to get used to this operating system. I'm so used to Android by now, but it's looking very clean. Let's just quickly test out this camera. I'm gonna do a full camera video on this phone, but let's quickly just have a look at the camera. Quick take video, tap and hold the shutter to record a quick video, drag shutter to the left for burst. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, so just looking at the samples of the camera, swipe up to add caption and see live photo effects. Got it. Yeah, so the photos are looking nice and crispy. Lots of detail on the photo. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. Let's check out the video. And this is really why you want the iPhone is because of video, because there's just nothing that comes close to the video that you get on the iPhone. For some reason, I can never understand why they do it, but you'll notice always the frames per second on the iPhone is set to 30, and you're in HD, you can go to 4K. Now I have no problem shooting in HD, but I do want 60 frames a second, and that's always a setting that you want to change. If you exit this app now and you go back into it, okay, it stayed on 4K 60, but I've seen before with other people's iPhone where it goes back to HD 30, so just be aware of that. You can change it in the settings. Okay, so let's check out this video. Let's see quickly how the video looks. Alright, so let's have a look. That's clean video. You can see everything looks nice and smooth. There's good color. Everything is very nice. So let's just have another look. That's very nice. And you can imagine you're going to have some great Instagram stories when you are filming with this phone. And that's probably the thing I'm most excited about is taking some videos with this phone. I'll do a direct comparison between this. I have a Note 10, so yeah, we'll see how the photos and the videos compare of those two. What else is there? Let's have a look. Okay, so we got these little widgets. I see a lot of people are using this one. This is just your battery. So let's go to the next screen. Yeah, there you can see if I had more than one device, it would show all my devices. In this case, it's not really useful because I don't want this just to give my phone to indicate if I had the watch, it would at least show both of that. So let's remove that widget. That's pretty much useless to me. And yeah, let's see what else. What else do we have? So I'm connected to a 5G network here. I still need to put my SIM in. But yeah, that's your first initial unboxing. And I gotta say, this phone is looking very nice. It's a nice size. And yeah, finally we have this OLED screen. With this phone you get the A14 Bionic, and this is one of the first 5nm chips in a phone. So they're able to make it smaller, and through that it uses less power. And this is by far the most powerful phone that you can buy in terms of processing power. So this is a beast of a phone. People don't always realize how fast this chip is, and it allows them to do powerful things with the camera, with apps. Developers have much more room to play with, and it really is a full computer. And if you get the little attachment that you can attach it to your computer with, you can do editing on your computer. You can use a Bluetooth mouse, and it really becomes a powerhouse if you use it that way. Right, so I'm gonna play with it for a few days. I'm gonna keep it for a week, and then I'm gonna send it off to the winner of the phone. But stay tuned for a more in-depth review. This is just my initial unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.